Alright, let's dive into this first point a bit more. When the speaker talks about the recruitment approach, they're really driving home the idea of aiming for the top. It's not just about participating or being in the game, it's about being the absolute best. Imagine you're in a race. Sure, crossing the finish line is good, but what they're saying is, why settle for second when you could push yourself to be the number one? Think of it like this: if you're content with being second, maybe that's a sign you're not pushing yourself hard enough. It's like saying, hey, I'm happy to be here, but the speaker is urging you to think, why not strive for more? It's about setting the bar high, believing in your potential, and chasing after excellence with everything you've got. Learning and improvement. Now, let's talk about this idea of seeing the world as a library. This is such a powerful concept. Imagine you're in this massive library, but instead of books, you're surrounded by experiences, people, and opportunities to learn. The speaker, they're not just content with what they know. They're hungry for more, constantly looking to improve. They're like a student of life, always observing, always asking questions. When they see someone excelling, instead of feeling envious, they're inspired. They're thinking, can I reach that level too? It's this insatiable thirst for knowledge and growth that sets them apart. They understand that learning isn't confined to a classroom, it's a lifelong journey, and the world is their classroom. Work ethic. Alright, buckle up, because this one's a game changer. The speaker's work ethic is like a rock-solid foundation. They've put in over 2 decades of blood, sweat, and tears. Picture this, day after day, year after year, they're showing up and putting in the work. It's not just about going through the motions, though. They're deliberate about it. They've got this intense routine that they follow religiously. It's not about being a jack of all trades, it's about honing in on what they're good at and what they need to work on. They're like a sculptor, chiseling away at their craft until it's a masterpiece. It's about discipline, consistency, and a burning desire to be the best version of themselves. Mental strength. Now, let's talk about the mental game. The speaker's got this incredible ability to separate themselves emotionally when it matters most. It's like they're stepping onto a stage, becoming a character in a play. When the pressure's on, they don't let doubt or fear creep in. Instead, they focus, they lock in, and they give it their all. This mental strength, it's not just a nice to have, it's a game changer. It's what allows them to perform at their peak, even in the most high-stakes situations. It's the difference between crumbling under pressure and rising to the occasion. It's about mastering your mind, and that's a skill that can take you far, not just in sports, but in life. Dealing with failure. Alright, let's get real about failure. It happens to the best of us, right? But here's the thing, the speaker's got a whole different approach. They're not dwelling on the embarrassment or letting it define them. Instead, they're doing something powerful. They're looking at failure as a teacher. They're asking themselves, why did I fail? Was it a lack of physical strength? Maybe it was my training methods. They're dissecting it, learning from it, and using it as a stepping stone to get better. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it as a necessary part of the journey. It's about turning setbacks into setups for future success. Learning from the greats. Lastly, let's talk about seeking advice from the legends, what the speaker calls Goat Mountain. This is a stroke of genius. Instead of thinking they've got it all figured out, they're humbling themselves. They're recognizing that there's wisdom and experience, and they're seeking out those who've walked the path before them. Think about it like this: why try to reinvent the wheel when you can learn from those who've already mastered it? It's about being open to mentorship, about being willing to learn from others' successes and failures. It's a testament to their humility and their unwavering commitment to becoming the best they can be. So, there you have it. These points, they're not just words, they're a blueprint for excellence. They're a roadmap to success, not just in sports, but in life. It's about setting your sights high, never stopping the pursuit of improvement, and having the grit to push through challenges. It's about mastering your mind, learning from every setback, and recognizing that you don't have to go it alone. Embrace these principles, and who knows? You might just find yourself on the path to greatness too.